Yeah, Mary, the man proposing this whole bill says it is none too soon because nowadays 80% of overdose deaths here in King County are caused by fentanyl. As part of this bill, it would be a gross misdemeanor for anyone to smoke fentanyl within 10 feet of someone else in a public space. And if a minor is nearby, the charge becomes an automatic felony.
And they get high. They don't care about the kid, the family, and it makes me really, really sick.
Stefan Williams is a bus driver here in King County. For 14 out of the last 18 months, he's been off the job because of fentanyl exposure on his bus. When
it hits me, my eyes become blurred, my head starts to hurt. It makes it very, very dangerous for a person driving a bus with passengers on it.
Here in Seattle, open-air drug use has been a misdemeanor since this past October, yet there is still no state law that bans it across Washington.
I've talked to our judges. I meet with our judges regularly, and they want to see people get help.
Representative Sam Lowe is the sponsor of this bill. He insists this is not about punishment.
It's not the same jail that people are used to. It's a place where people can get treatment.
Stefan agrees. He has been clean and sober himself for 16 years.
Give them a choice. When they have no choices, they continue to get high.
Washington's lawmakers will start debating this bill January 8th. And things aren't really getting any better either. Through November, 1,000 people have died from fentanyl overdoses here in King County. That is as many people dying from fentanyl again in King County than in 2021 and 2022 combined. Come to you live from Seattle tonight. Ryan Sims, KOMO News.
Yeah, Mary, if you filled up recently, you've seen that gas prices are among the highest in the country, around $4.15 a gallon, according to AAA. I talked to two lawmakers about this. Their solution is to give a $100.80 rebate to Washington drivers who are really feeling the pain at the pump. You don't have to go far across Seattle to find drivers feeling the pinch at the pump.
It's $5.39, which is pretty pricey. Fortunately, I do a lot of work from home, so I budget my gas as much as I can.
If two state lawmakers have their way, registered vehicle owners could get some relief with a $180 check or up to $360 per two-car family next summer. Representatives April Connors and Mary Dye just filed their carbon auction rebate bill after getting calls for help from constituents.
A couple of them said they feel like they're back in the era of COVID again, where they're stuck at home because they don't have the money to go fill up their tanks.
The proposal would use the $1.3 billion in what Connors calls excessive revenue, collected under the state's new carbon allowance auctions.
The carbon auctions have increased the price of gas. We don't know how much of that came from the price on carbon, right? And how much of it has to do with supply constriction.
Senator Jamie Peterson was a sponsor of the cap and trade program that passed in 2021. He argues the proposed rebate is directly contrary to the objective of the initiative designed to get people to use less gas and pay for projects that are meant to slow or adapt to climate change.
We want people to take transit. We want people to use electric vehicles or walk or bike.
While drivers remain split as to whether taxing people at the pump for that effort is the solution to lowering carbon emissions, just about everyone our crews talked to while they filled up agreed a rebate is a welcome use of that excess revenue.
Well, I'm grateful for anything that's going to help me.
And Peterson reports that the revenues from the cap and trade program so far has helped the state invest in renewable energies, charging stations for electric vehicles, and a lot more. The legislative session starts up in Olympia on January 8th. For now, live in Seattle, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.